So I woke up this morning and my wife was on a mission. She suddenly decided to organize drawers. So that means I'm helping organize drawers. We took everything out of here. It had a bunch of the little plastic organizers kind of zigzagged in different ways, and it was just taking up a lot of room with the organizers. They mean well when they design those, but they design them generally to fit in any drawer, not necessarily your drawer. So, as she was taking stuff out, she realized she wanted to put down some of the contact paper in both of these drawers to kind of get them to fit so stuff didn't slide around as much. We pulled this out. I made this organizer years ago. I don't think I actually made a video about it, but I just put something in there kind of tall so that when we had stuff in there, it would help keep things separated, but it wasn't necessary to buy anything. I could make something pretty simple. Now this just making a little box is easy because you just shoot a screw in either side with some glue, and you know, I painted it so that it looked like something, and that was fine. Well, she's like, can you do like something like that in here? And I was like, well, sure, I guess I can. We took this out of here and set it in here just to see if it would fit, and it's a different size altogether, but it did give me some ideas for measurements. So I went out to the garage and I got some wood, and I'll show you where I'm at with that, okay? So we're gonna organize something here. We figured out that we could hang stuff underneath here, and some of these things that we don't use very often or that take up kind of a weird space, like this right here. This is one of my favorite thermometers to use whenever I'm grilling, because it's an easy stick, it's weatherproof, it gives me a reading right away. It's got this little nifty little hook thing here that I could hook it on something. And we thought, well, why don't we just have something where we could hook here? You know, some of these bigger things that are kind of odd and end sized. They're made to hang on something, so why not? So we're gonna figure something out. All right, so this is what I made. It's basically 16 3/4 by 4 inches tall by 3 inches, or 3 inches tall, 4 inches wide on each one of these slots in between. I measured that because our biggest spoon is 4 inches, and it's just a little bit over 4, so they'll fit in there just fine. I screwed some, I actually used a drilled some holes on the end here. I used wood glue in between the seams. Right now, the clamps are holding it together so that the wood glue can dry, and then I drilled tiny holes in there and put in some finishing nails, and it should be finishing and curing and all that stuff. So I'm gonna let it do its thing. I like the look of the cedar. I hope my wife does too, and we'll just let this dry and then we'll put it in the drawer and I'll show you what the end product looks like. Okay? And if it's in there nice, looks pretty. Now we gotta just load it up. All right, we're gonna call this done. We've got it all organized. You can see here we got that organized, we got this organized. And on our door here, we were able to, instead of putting something on the bottom of the door, which we did put a hook for the can opener, we just put some nails in this. This is wood. Our return duct is actually on the other side of this, which is why we have a limited pantry, but this helps organize it. Some of these bigger things we don't use very often. So anyway, just kind of wanted to show you what was going on. This is made of cedar. This is cedar I had left over in the garage. And yeah, I like it. Thanks for watching, everybody.